Now when we have the overview of different datasets and methods that can be used for urban monitoring, we'll move with the 3 practical user cases when we use different datasets that are related to different aspects of urban monitoring. For the first user case, we will use global human settlements layer data in order to map and visualize the build-up areas in different epochs. For this task, we will use the Earth Engine code editor, and we will see different options of visualization of the dataset and management of it. For the user case 2, we will use land surface temperature data based on MODIS data, and we will use the time series of data in order to look at the variability of the changes of land surface temperature for specific areas of interest. For the last user case, we will use Sentinel-2 data and random forest algorithm in order to classify urban areas. We will create different input variables such as spectral indices, and we will see how different input can affect our classification results. In the practical section, we will have 3 user cases that are focusing on 3 different aspects of urban monitoring with remote sensing. First, we will look at the changes in build-up area over time for a specific area of interest using global human settlements layer. Then we will use MODIS-based land surface temperature data in order to assess the thermal environment in urban areas and also look at the warming or cooling effects for specific areas of interest. And we will wrap up with the classification example using Sentinel-2 data and then forest algorithm. So, as mentioned, we will use Google Earth Engine for these practicals. Google Earth Engine is a computing platform that allows users to run geospatial analysis on Google's infrastructure. So the prerequisite for this is to have registration that you can do following the provided link. So Google Earth Engine API is available in JavaScript and Python, and for these practicals we will use web-based JavaScript API for interactive coding and development of the algorithms. So you can find also several tutorials with the provided link. So besides the availability of several remote sensing datasets such as Landsat, Sentinel, MODIS imagery, in the Google Earth Engine data catalog we can find also several other datasets such as data on land cover. You can also find the more information about available datasets in the data catalog. But now let's move to the Earth Engine JavaScript API that will be used for this practicals. You can see the overview of how the Earth Engine JavaScript API looks. So we have the script manager where also you can find several examples. In the documentation you can find specific information about different functions and methods. So we have in the center the code editor where the interactive algorithm development happens, and we can see the output either in the console when we are printing, or we can visualize it in the map area. We will later have a closer look on the different functionalities of the Earth Engine API when running the analysis.